All right, guys, here's gold. I know, it looks ridiculous. This is just going to be your last couple of months on gold. Went all the way from 29 to 3,600. Some people know the truth about gold. There's retailers out there that sell gold. And I give you a case like Costco. Costco sells gold. It looks like Costco bought a lot of gold throughout the last 2 years, and they probably got a good entry, held onto the little coins before they actually sell them off, and they're making massive profits off of this precious metal. And it's God's money, as people have called it in the past. But for me, the hedge to the market is one thing. Gold should not be at all-time highs while the market is at all-time highs. When I've seen people walk in and buy gold with cash, it reminds me of people that used to buy thermometers before COVID. It's like they knew something that no one else knew. That's what it reminds me of today. I've seen people walk in with their hard-earned cash and buy gold, and it's because they're preparing for the crash that's coming. So, could gold come down in value? Yes. But that's because the market crashed. And I see that happening too. I see the market correcting, I should say it that way. So, 3,600. I never thought it would happen so fast, considering 2 years ago it was at 1,800 and now it's at 36. I know that 20 years ago, 25 years ago, it was at 300, 200. So, 10x your money, easy, over those last couple of years and decades. But I mean, gold is a forever moving thing. It moves slow, with the exception of the last 2 years. I think it moved up too fast, me personally. So I think there'll be a retraction on that 3,600. It's just there's panic in the streets right now because people see that no one is operating with caution. Let me be very clear about this, guys. The S&P is too easy. Everybody has this idea that they're going to win because they're buying the whole thing. The stock market, just so that we're clear, the stock market was never meant to be this thing that you invest in so wholly. So, the S&P 500 is not even a real thing until they put it together. Until they go, you know what? Let's do an index fund. Let's go ahead and have you buy everything. And you know why? They were trying to hide the bad stocks, and they're trying to blend them in with the good stocks. So that's why they start coming out with equal weighted and just the top 20, just the top 100. Because if you buy the whole market, you're buying bad things in it. There's a handful of companies that are probably just too risky to carry, but you're allowing 10 companies to carry 40% of the index. And I think the world is catching on, and this is a true indicator. I think gold is an indicator to tell you just how bad the market is valued. It's too expensive. I wouldn't hold it, and I think you'd have to transfer over to something safe. And I mean, there's people out there in the credit world, there's people out there in the bond world, there's people out there in precious metals, these fixed assets. They don't want the volatility of this market because they see it's coming. Nobody can predict the day it happens, but who knows what catalyst will come through, what headline will come through. But I'd be scared if I had billions of dollars on the line. Me personally, I'm not scared. I just look in the mirror and I say, it's going to be all right. We've all survived 100% of our worst days. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.